Travel guy checking in with you guys live from Tampa, Florida. My first time inside of this gorgeous state, and it is raining cats and dogs at this goddamn time. We just got a hurricane warning. There's all sorts of stuff going on in this state. The first time I pull up here, and it looks like I might have to evacuate, for God's sake, to keep my safety at bay. But the most important thing that we are here to do during the time of the clearance of the weather is to check out Tom Brady's old house of where he used to reside during the time that he served as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, during the time that he served as a quarterback for that awesome team that won me $400 on the 2021 Super Bowl. Believe that was the year. Don't take my word for it. Was it 2020 or was it 2021? I don't know. It was one of those years. But I was very confident that they were going to mop up the hell out of the opposition, which they did. Got the job done. Was getting 3.5 points. I should have just bet the money line, the entire darn thing. I didn't need the points. But as you could see, just a gorgeous, very interesting on the selection of the property from Tom. Right across the street is a very humble, very standardized house that kept him somewhat underneath the radar of just being tucked away in this beautiful, beautiful neighborhood that borderlines. It's basically an island in Tampa, and right here, this exact property that we are both looking at is where Tom resided during the time that he was serving as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. In my own opinion, somewhat of a humble looking house, but what do you guys think? If I was to set the over under at 5.5 bedrooms for that exact house that we are looking at, what do you guys got? The over or the under? I got the slight over on that. I'm gonna go with 6 flat and cash out on the 5.5. But this exact house is where Tom used to reside. Nice tree right in the front. That thing looks like no matter what kind of hurricane hits this exact area, that thing is going to withstand anything and stand strong. But yeah, that's the exact house. As much as I want to show you guys that side yard, I want to be respectful and non-intrusive. We got construction going over here, right over to the neighboring property of the house. I thought personally it was going to be an add-on. My friend that I'm here with is claiming that it's going to be a separated property. If you guys could give out your predictions on whether that is true or not, I would appreciate it. But yeah, that makes sense too from an investment standpoint. Even if you're not going to sell Tom Brady's house, even building something baller next door to where he lived, I think offers a great opportunistic move from a real estate standpoint. Yeah, I could see a huge Tom Brady fan, whether you buy the house or not, living right next door to where he lived for a few years is very, very signifying in you being a good Tom Brady fan. As well as we got this house right across the street as well, looking baller as all hell. God, I love Florida so far, man. I don't know about the misconception of the state. I personally love it. It's green, it's lush. People so far are very, very friendly. I wish I could show, actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll some tape when we're exiting the neighborhood of what sits right behind Tom Brady's house and these houses that we are walking right alongside. There is a bay of water right behind. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure that he has a dock right there in the backyard. Maybe even when I get done editing this video, I could go ahead and pull up maybe a snippet of Google Maps or satellite and show off the back end of that property, because I bet he does have a dock. Probably had numerous jet skis, some boats. Man, just these trees. The trees in the south, just so majestic. Those limbs, everlasting, so goddamn long. Talk about over-unders in terms of feet. I mean, my God, each one of these limbs, I would set the over-under at 140 and a half feet for each of these limbs on this tree. Try to get some, maybe even catch up to these dog walkers over here in the distance and try to gather a little intel on their testimony on what it was like living in the same neighborhood as Tom. not the most, I'm a relatively decent people person, but still, out of my element. I'm not even in my own city, let alone my own state. I'm across the nation, and I'm just not quite sure if I'm comfortable enough to walk up to this friendly-looking gentleman with his great, you could tell, just the dogs are not feeling my vibes out here in Tom Brady's neighborhood, but we shall continue walking. Let's get head on with this guy. I was just collecting a little bit of footage from right around the corner of where Tom Brady used to reside. I'm a huge fan, so I started to look so intrusive or so lurky, but filming everybody and going around people's properties. But I just wanted to get a little bit of footage of. Do you have any info? He did potentially used to live there? Yeah. He did, right? Yeah, oh, that's cool. He did. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, so I didn't want to blow up those people with intruding on an interview without asking for their permission for footage. But yeah, that lady and that man just confirmed that yes, this is most definitely Tom Brady's prior neighborhood when he served as a Buccaneer. So the public research that we conducted was accurate, which makes me feel a little bit better. And for anyone that takes interest or wanted a visual representation of what Tom used to be sitting on as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, here it is. And this is no intrusiveness towards Tom. This is a shout out and a commemoration for the great career that he had in the greatest sport known to mankind, known as football. We all love you, Tom, and we hope you are enjoying your retirement, and may you live a really, really great life outside of football. Thank you, good sir. Yeah, looking out in the distance, that's kind of cool. Oh, what the? Holy shit, are you, what is this? Did you say, is this even safe? Come on, we're California, man. We don't know if this is safe or not to drive through. Damn. Dude, it's stormed like an MF'er out here, man. Flooding guns. Look at this F-150 just coming through here, enjoying it. Oh my goodness. And here's the body of water that I was referring to, you guys. It was obstructed from the front of the residence, but this is basically what Tom was sitting on in the outer realm in the backyard vicinity of his property. Absolutely gorgeous body of water. Like I said previously, plenty of jet skis, boats, all sorts of good fun stuff in that backyard. Oh yeah, good. Oh, that looks pretty cool on the effects. And within a mile of Tom Brady's former residence is a private airport that offers the utmost convenience for a professional athlete to live by. Just get dropped off in your own charter, can you guys imagine? And you don't need no Uber, you don't need a car waiting for you. You can simply just walk your ass home. That skyline view out there in the distance. Really, really incredible location, y'all. Yeah, man. So just one more commemoration before I head back to the rental car. But as we walk back, one more visual representation of where one of the greatest, if not, no, in my opinion, yeah. I don't even want to debate over MJ over LeBron, but it's not even up for grabs in my millennial point of view, growing up in the 90s, watching football, early 2000s, that this is the greatest football player to ever take foot on the God's green earth, and to walk the exact grounds that he used to live is very satisfying. I don't know why I take such a pride factor in that, but until further notice, guys, please, if you enjoyed the content, very short video, but since I'm in Tampa, thought I could go ahead and film a short one. But if you like the material, go ahead, please give this video a thumbs up by liking the video and smashing that like button for further content in the future that is very fitting with this exact material. Thanks, guys. Reporting out.